Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here. In this episode of Fans Picks, which is just a series where I pose a question, either on my previous video or on my community page on YouTube or on Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, y'all give me responses. I then formulate the responses and tell it right back out to you in a certain order that y'all responded, or which one got chose the most, or was mentioned the most, stuff like that. This one here is based on my previous video I did last week of talking about my 10 most wanted Transformers or figures I want to see Hasbro redo or make. And these characters that probably haven't got a toy since G1, or it's going to be characters that got a toy just last year and I think the toy is crappy and they can do better. The comments to my video, I got plenty of those, and y'all mentioned the ones you'd like to see. I also posed this question on my community page on YouTube and had lots of responses there. I formulated this up, and it was really hard to break it down by character because a lot of things got lumped together. And you'll see as I get to the list. So I did the top 5 based on my viewers' responses to my video and my question over on my community tab. So before I get to the responses and the results of this, I'm going to let you know the question for the next Fans Pick video, which I already posted this up actually twice on my community page. On my community page, it's just asking, since 2019, what has been Hasbro's biggest blunder? And I posted to where you can just give me any answer, and this doesn't have to be Transformers related, just Hasbro in general, something to do with their Star Wars, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Transformers, anything like that. You can let me know down below. Then I asked the question, and the most popular responses, I then put a poll up on my community tab as well, and it was like price increase, yellowing of figures, distribution of store exclusives, and open window plastic free packages / open window packages. So you let me know down in the comments below of this video as well what you think Hasbro's biggest blunder has been since 2019. Or you can head on over to that community page part of my channel and vote there. Alright, so I formulated this into my viewers' top 5 pick. Really the top 6. I put an honorable mention. So it's really top 6 picks here based on your responses. And there are a lot of responses. And like I said, a lot of this could be lumped together. And a lot of this actually was tied. I just kind of picked ones that were, I think, be more popular for the choice here. So coming in at number 6 is Predaking / Combiners. Because I mentioned Copytron in my own list, and that's just one I picked. I think was really by Hasbro. Takara did a better job. Hasbro really skimped on their Copytron years ago in Combiner Wars, and pretty much just gave us a new decoed version of the AUTOBOts and Defensor, just smushed together. Here you go. This is Copytron. Now he was mentioned a few times as well, but the one that's mentioned the most was Predaking, and we got the old Power of the Prize Predaking right here. And while it's a decent looking figure, don't get me wrong, the individual bots, again, like with Devastator, suffer. Because he's all in one built, so the leg bots have that big huge bar on them. I don't know, I got them, I put them together. I haven't actually even stickered them up since I got them, so it's been, what, 5 years since I got this guy. I combined them, and that's how he's been for the past 5 years. I did get some upgrades from a now defunct company called Deep Space Arsenal, where I got little spikes to put on his hands and a little waist filler, a little piece that goes around his waist to fill in, because he's awfully skinny there in the abdomen. So a new combiner Predaking would be really nice to go with our new set of combiners. I actually don't mind him being slightly bigger than the other combiners, because the original G1 toy was, and I just feel as being supposed to be the menacing combiner, he should be bigger than the others. But not by a great distance. I don't want him just towering over Bruticus. And Bruticus was mentioned, Defensor was mentioned, Copytron was mentioned again. So was Devastator, but we're getting a Studio Series 86 version next year. So hopefully we'll get more combiners. We'd like to see a new Defensor and all that as well. Coming in at number 5, a Studio Series 86 version of Astrotrain. Now we got the Siege Trainer, who came out in Earthrise re-release, package refreshed. And he has that battle damage, which you can take off. It's hard to take off certain areas with it's got paint. You can paint right off with it. While he's a good figure, I think they could do a lot better. And he was actually, I believe, in my list as well. Because you can do a better job on the shuttle mode. The train is alright. The shuttle is alright, except for the midsection of the shuttle being very, unfinished looking. And you can get an upgrade kit from Matrix Workshop, which I have reviewed on my channel. It'll be my third-party section for upgrades and stuff. It's a little piece that just goes right on that and helps fill in that gap. And it makes them look a lot better. but I think they could do a better job for Astrotrain. He was mentioned a lot for Studio Series 86 version. And some people actually asked for a big Astrotrain, which I guess would make sense since he was carrying them all. Of course, other Triple Changers also mentioned Octane, and I think someone mentioned Broadside was mentioned a lot, which I mentioned Broadside in my video as well. Coming in at number 4 is Trailbreaker. A lot of people mentioned Trailbreaker. I think because he was hard to find in Earthrise, he got thrown in that 5-pack. I think people just want him singular. You know, just re-release him by himself. And Hound was mentioned with him a few times as well because he's also in that 5-pack. And they want him to just be a single issue release where you just pick him up. You don't have to buy a whole bunch more Transformers. But someone also did mention they wanted Trailbreaker with his own mold. And while I think the other mold is fine, I guess they're looking for a more cartoon-accurate mold. They didn't specify. But his mold from the toy is very much like his G1 toy. He has the big old arm pads to hang off, which is more like Hoist, and that's how Hoist was drawn in the cartoon. But Trailbreaker's animation model, very different than the actual toy. Maybe someone was looking for a more animation model accurate figure of Trailbreaker. Coming at number 3 is a figure I'd like to see, and it could have made my list. And if I had expanded my list, he would definitely be on it. We got Pretender Thunderwing. How people want a new Thunderwing, and yes, we need a new Thunderwing figure because the old one we got was a deluxe class version from I don't remember how many years ago, and it's a nice looking figure. I got no problems with it, but he was portrayed, especially in IDW, as being a lot bigger character, you know, height wise, scale wise, and all that. I think a new leader class version of this character to fit in with the Phase 6ers, like 6-Shot, Overlord, and Sky Shadow, would be a nice version of Thunderwing, and something that I think they could relatively do pretty easily. Just that's a character I think a lot of people, especially fans of the IDW Stormbringer comics, would like to see. Number 2 was thrown together a lot. Only one, now some people did break them down, but they mentioned all of them. Number 2 is the Throttlebots. We're getting a lot of new Minibots deluxe scale. We did get a Chase as a core class figure years ago, which was a redeco of a Bumblebee figure. Instead of getting Cliffjumper, they gave us Chase. We did get Goldbug in that big pack. He's back here somewhere. We also got a shattered glass version of Goldbug a few years ago as well. So Goldbug's been done a few times. We also got him as a redeco of the IDW Bumblebee mold. Throttlebots, I would like to see those as well done, like they're doing the Minibots now, deluxe class scale versions. And number 1, I'll mention the single character who was mentioned the most, but a lot of people did add on after the fact the others. So number 1 is Windcharger and Finish the Minibots. So that goes for all of them. Tailgate, Swerve, Outback. They were all mentioned. Power Glide, Sea Spray. They were all mentioned. Bumper was mentioned. You know, a new Cliffjumper was even mentioned, which I'm pretty sure we will get based on the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee mold. We'll probably even get a bumper out of that because you can see Bumper just looking right at you. Probably get a new hubcap as well. So Windcharger was everybody's number 1. And Finish the Minibots. And I'm sure they will do this. And Windcharger would be a nice one. Now, the Power of the Primes versions of Minibots, I actually really enjoyed those. The Brawn, the Beachcomber, the Windcharger, Tailgate. They were decent versions of the characters. And I thought they were fine. But going with this new scale, I can't have them be smaller than my Bumblebee. So that's just me. That's my nitpick, my pickiness there. They can't be smaller than Bumblebee. I hate when Bumblebee's portrayed as being so damn big. Like the Red Series figures from Hasbro, their Bumblebee is bigger than Megatron, Starscream, Optimus Prime. It is ridiculous. He should have been made small, give him extra accessories and stuff like that. That's what they should have done. So, number 1, Windcharger, Finish the Minibots. I agree with that. Minibots have a special place in my heart. I love Minibots. I think it's because they were a cheap price point back in the 1980s. So, almost everybody who had Transformers had a lot of Minibots. You could easily pick those up, easily get those gifted to you as well. Well, thanks for watching this Fans Picks video. If you liked anything about this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. What is Hasbro's biggest blunder since 2019? You can pick it from my poll list and go over there and vote. Open window boxes / plastic free stuff, where it is fully closed boxes. Is it price increases from 2019? Is it the yellowing of the figures? Or is it distribution or store exclusives. This is way too much putting main characters behind certain stores. Or you can just name anything off the top of your head that you think that they have screwed up on down here in the comments below. It doesn't have to be just Transformers related. It could be Star Wars, G.I. Joe, anything that Hasbro makes, you can let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to formulate a list out of that as well. And that'll be my next fans pick video sometime next week. Till next one, peace out.